Hello guys, this is going to be a little straight out of left field, but this is an older game that I've been messing around with. Figure out I'm just going to upload these occasionally. A lot of this is old footage, so I'm just gonna comment on them like a little bit after the fact. Okay, so this game is called Dead Effect. Part 2. I think part 1 was exclusive to mobile or PC. Either way, it wasn't on console. I think I was playing this when a friend was over. He started laughing as soon as a spike went in my head. It's gonna be another long one. I'm kind of late. I guess a Friday upload isn't that bad either. At this point, I was just looking for ammo. Pretty much anything. The reason why I'm not shooting at these guys is because they're really hard to hit. And the current gun I was using at this time, it was very strong. It could wipe the health of almost anything very easily, very quickly, but it took a minute to spin up. By the time it had charged and begun firing, they would have got their hit in and run off. They follow a kind of guerrilla warfare type strategy. Pop in, do one hit, then take off. Rinse and repeat. Yeah, sorry if my voice sounds a little funny, I'm kind of sick. This is one of the survival modes that they have here. Basically you, and I think at one point you'd have been able to team up with other players, but I haven't seen that option yet. Maybe it's something that happens after you beat the main story, because I haven't done that yet. Just been going around collecting resources. Grinding out. Okay, so this is a zombie-focused game, in case it wasn't obvious, but they do have different types. So most of these zombies are just the regular walkers. Some of them will sprint after you shoot at them, or get their health below a certain level. There's this one called the Ringer, which I just killed here. What the Ringer does is he goes around leaving piles of acidic vomit, and when he gets close, he screams at you, which both does damage and pushes you away. These fat guys, unlike previous zombie games, the fat one does not explode. It does shoot vomit at you. And it can just straight up vomit on you, which that does a good chunk of health in terms of damage. Just like you would expect zombies with some type of body armor, or if they're fairly large, they take a lot more damage to really kill. I've been trying to aim for the head with these guys, especially with this weapon. Mjolnir, it's called, based off of, I think, Thor's hammer or something. It has a fairly good knockback. That's why I like to use it. Although I prefer the katanas, the swords. It looks cooler, but not much knockback. Oh, and here. This is where it gets interesting. Got a big zombie with a chain gun. He's a bullet sponge, so he takes a lot of damage to kill. But thankfully with this gun I was able to pull it off. There's a lot of damage really quickly. I should have been aiming for the head, but I was pretty sure I would miss. Just because the bright light of the laser, I feel it kind of hindered the scope a bit. Which it kind of did for me. And that initial recoil, that kick, it throws your aim off so quick. And so severely at the same time. I thought there was someone hiding in the corner, and yes, there was. I should not have ran in there, but against my better judgment, I just wanted to get this level done with. Didn't actually do that much damage to me. You know, something I find kind of funny with this weapon is I'm not knocking their heads off. I'm knocking their body so hard that it detaches from the head and the body goes flying while the head just stays in place. I don't know. Seems unrealistic to me, but then again, video game logic. Go figure. Yeah. I skipped out a lot of the inventory management, just going straight from place to place. I left the loading screen so people can see the name
The game will start
and also
in
give
5
me a
seconds.
minute to
Try
say
to
anything
survive until help
I want to
comes.
say. Or anything I want to say without the gameplay. Oh, I think this might have been my friend playing. No. He didn't play this level. Yeah. I wasn't sure what this was. I think this was my first time doing this one. It took me a minute to realize I didn't have to kill everything, and that I didn't have to. Now I just run it on Nightmare, get better rewards. Just run through everything. Get a weapon with good knockback. And always stay moving. Don't let him corner you. On Nightmare difficulty, everything is 5 levels higher than you. Which, that is a lot in terms of damage and defensive capabilities. I believe this one was on par. I think the enemies respawn in this. It's called Supply Run, by the way. At this point where I was trying to become like a marksman or something, I just started going for headshots the whole time. Occasionally bullets went over their heads, but mostly on target. I hate this guy. I was trying to knock him off his feet. That's what I try to do with most of these special guys.
Please enter.
Ah. So this wasn't... it wasn't Supply Run. It was survival.
There's a shit pile of them.
And more are coming.
I love games that include grenade damage for everyone. There's been a lot of games that came out where if you throw the grenade, it's not going to hurt you or it's not going to hurt a teammate. But on the opposite end, it's the same way for enemy grenades. It won't hurt them. damage them. This one takes a whole different approach. Anyone in the blast. Doesn't matter what side or which team. Which means you can take advantage of idiots blowing themselves up. Or their own people. I guess I must have missed that grenade at the time. I'm just now seeing that. I did not see that coming at all. Did that thing's health bar just say badass? Oh damn. I'm guessing my character must be ultra badass now if he's taking out badass zombies.
Administrator override. Accepted.
Must have jumped or something. It's a little jarring. Not sure how to stop that from happening.
Meditation now active. Healing process completed.
For some reason the setting on my screen, it cuts off a bit of the end. So I have a lot more health than it actually shows me. Sorry about that. Yeah, I was literally thinking I was just gonna jump on this guy as soon as he hit the corner. It didn't exactly work out for me. It was at this moment I realized Mjolnir is a super powerful weapon. Just in a couple hits, I almost took out his entire health.
Okay, nothing can stop us now.
And the explosive did the trick. Nice. I just leave that up there just for the sake of anyone who might want to read that. This is an actual level. Wasn't able to record the beginning of it, but I think I got the ending and the middle part. I might upload some full story mission clips. I don't think the story is at all serious. I think it's mostly just kind of some subtle run and gun jokes. Also, the character I choose, it was that ninja character, the one that was recommended for veteran players. I'm not a veteran player of this game, but I got a vibe with those sort of stealthy, sneaky blade wielders more than the shotgun chick or the machine gun dude.
Administrator override accepted.
Good job. Now get inside and... Damn. They blocked the
I was trying to be all completionist about this and look for all the orbs and stuff, the unlockables that were hidden in the level. So it is a little bit slow, but not completely. Oh yeah, they have these weird mutant dogs. They look like the mutant dogs from Fallout, but they're not. They behave kind of differently too. A little more aggressive as well. Not as stupid either.
chamber control terminal. Order it to wake up.
These guys, they will sneak up on you.
Flash defreeze
Start eating you from behind or the side.
Defreeze complete. Activating subject.
It's even worse when you got bullets flying at you.
Subject now awake. Checking vital signs. Warning. Abnormal signs detected.
Or a ringer.
Go get him.
For using
That is the
illegal
worst.
fire services. Michael Steele.
Because they can run past all the
Pleasant dreams.
acid pools. They're not limited in mobility like you are by the acid pools. Looking for collectibles and any resources, ammo, money, you know, collectibles.
Hurts. Hurts. Minikin hurts. Fuck science. Minikin hurts.
Talk to him. Try to wake him up.
Stop crying like a big fat ugly baby. We must leave.
Minikin, no. No science. No more.
Yeah, fuck science. Come with me if you want to leave it to the eggheads. Or stay and wait for them.
No science. Minikin hurts.
You coming or not?
Minikin. Minikin trusts. Minikin goes. But Minikin hurts.
Guy was a scientist. Some experiment gone wrong. There's some notepads that explain
Let
it
me
further.
guess. Someone wanted zombie sushi, so they bred zombie fish first.
It was a side project. The original research focused on the way some deep-sea fish use electricity. Your power implants were originally based on this. Check the data on the pad if you want to know more.
I just wanted to see what would happen. If I failed it. And apparently didn't kick me out. I know logic would state just click the 17 to the 34, but I think the 25 might have gotten in the way. So pretty much I had to go through several retries when the answer was that simple. I was mad at myself for a minute. Watch Minikin when he gets
Secure the compromise.
up. He pulls out a pistol and starts shooting like a typical thug in a movie. You know that cliche? How gangsters hold their guns? That type of cliche. I find it kind of funny that there's a friggin' scientist who holds a pistol like he's a gangster. A former scientist turned failed experiment, I guess. Or at least he does when he's walking. Might upload that in another video. Just watch him walking like that. You can almost kind of see it, but not really, because I'm focused on just killing these guys. Not really paying attention to him. I gotta get that on the clip, because it's funny as hell. At least to me it is. Mutant Doctor is about that thug life.
Meditation now active. Completed.
The way back is clear. Move it. I need to unscramble Minikin's brain before the damage gets worse.
Minikin. No way.
Again, still looking for those orbs. Yep, and got it. I don't think I got 100% on this one. I think I got pretty close though. I have to do it a couple more times. Well, I was trying to do this all in one audio clip, but I had to go to the bathroom. Oh well, I can try again next time on that. Trying to make the videos more fluid. Video quality might be a little lax, but I just want things to run smoothly.
You'll have to find 3 blood samples. They should be around here somewhere.
I'm the mighty blood finder. I'll find it.
I don't really see much difference between the blood sample and supply run, other than instead of chasing after you, the zombies tend to gather around the blood samples. They still chase you. They more just blood samples versus the supply crates that last time they all hunted for you, but they didn't all hoard the items. I think I made a stand in that area. I'm not sure if I got it on recording though. I might just remove the health bars. If that's even a setting I can change, just to make it more immersive. Once you knock them down, show no mercy. Aim at the head and empty the clip. Oh, I think this is that recording actually. Yeah, I just crouched down here, just held my ground and just started popping heads. Taking out a couple knees along the way as well. Something kind of necessary. Head and knees, head and knees. The big guy couldn't even reach me. He's too big. Now, I couldn't see through the ammo icon. I just guessed. Sometimes with these games, you're gonna have things in your way. You just gotta trust your instinct. Take a leap of faith, so to speak. enjoy this power because it lets me slow things down for a little while. But sometimes having that explosive power in my back pocket really comes in handy. I don't know about the others. I haven't tried them yet. Judging by the description though, I don't think there's a better setup than this. At least not with this character. Maybe one of the other characters has some different class abilities. Comes to these bullet sponges, show no mercy, aim for the head every single time. Vampire modification on this weapon. So for every hit I do, I have a chance to gain back some health. It's not guaranteed. I think if it was guaranteed, it would be overpowered, but a little extra health in the middle of a scrap, it really does come in handy. There have been some levels where I did not have access to any healing stations, and I've healed to full health using just this weapon.
Good job. Get back to the base. Felix waiting for his flight.
And that is the end of the video. Well, I hope you enjoyed. I will see you later.